What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to another video. For those of you that know me, I am RobHK and I do mostly Lumafusion tutorials, video editing and gear review of basically things that is related to filmmaking. And also, if you are new and you haven't subscribed already, that would be highly appreciated if you did so. Everything that you see in this video of animation, everything is made in Lumafusion. Everything is from the social media bundle, which is available now. So with that said, a lot of you guys are stoked about the new intro templates, which is coming soon. I have some previews on Instagram. There's 3 videos there, so I recommend that you go and check those out if you are interested in getting one of these templates in the future. They just need a tiny bit of customization and adjustments before they are released, and they are really easy to use. The only thing you do is change the photos, the videos, the text, and you're good to go. You can also completely re-customize them if you want to do that. And I uploaded a video a couple of days ago that you can check out. I go through the process on one of the templates on how you customize it. So if this is something that you're looking into in the future, make sure to check out that video as well, and I'll make sure to link it down in the description below so you can easily find it. So another thing is that you guys have been really interested in the animation stuff that I do on Lumafusion, and for me, like, all the comments that you push out, it's really helping me kind of challenge myself, especially with these intros. As you see, it has been a challenge to make them, and it's been really hard to get the proper animation, but it's all done within Lumafusion, 110% Lumafusion. And the same goes with every single other type of animation that you see on these videos that I make as well. So I'm happy to announce this pack will be launched today. And it will be available right now as you see this video, and there will be a link in the description below where you can get this. And this has also a part of it, you can see in the description below as well what parts has been added to the Extreme bundle. And on Selfie, on the Extreme bundle, it also says that keep the link that you received from Selfie, because once this is updated, you can go and use that old link which you got, and you can download the updated packs. You will also see on Selfie different type of animations that has been added with a date as well when they were added, so to keep you all up to date at any time. And for those of you that are a little bit on the fence of getting some of these packs because you think they don't work properly, I have a really good example, and his name is Bangkok Traveler, I think. I'll leave his channel down in the description below. He used the lower thirds in his video, and I must say that video is really nicely, properly, professionally cut and edited, as well as you have the lower thirds. So if you are interested in those lower thirds as well, make sure to check out that video to see them in action. And there's also 40% on the lower thirds right now. So if you're interested in getting them for a cheaper price, head over to Sellfy, a link in the description. And now let's talk about the social media pack, which is available now. You can get this off of Sellfy, as I said, but instead of like you buying the pack first and then watch the tutorial, I'm gonna give you an in-depth tutorial right now on how you can use these packs, and I will continue to do that in the future, like doing it this way so you can see before you buy, you can see how they work. And I think that is a better way for you to see as well, and it's also a better way for me to show. And I don't know why I haven't done this before, because probably because no one have mentioned it. But I think this is a good thing for me to show you guys before, so you can watch the tutorial, you can see what you need to do. It's easier for you to decide if you want this now or later, or whenever you want it. So let's just jump over to the iPad so I can show you exactly how this works. And yeah. Now let's check out the animation pack itself. You have the animation pack, subscribe animation, and subscribe animation 2. Now if you go into the animation pack here, you see that you have 7 ink reveals, 3 ink transitions, a YouTube stinger animation, 6 of those, which was highly requested as well. And you also have YouTube watch animation, which is the one you saw in the preview of this intro as well, where you saw the previous video and next video, watch now, and so on. Now if we go back here and check out the subscribe animation, you have 15 different animation here. You have Facebook 1, Facebook 2, Insta 1 and 2, and so on, Skype, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, WhatsApp, and Snapchat, and so much more. And moving over to the subscribe animation 2, you'll have Facebook, Insta, Skype, and YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and WhatsApp, and so on. So these are 2 different type of animations, as you also saw in the intro and the showcase of the presets here as well. Now once you download these from Sellfy, they will be placed under downloads. I highly recommend that you go over to my iPad and you make your own folder with your own name if you like to do that, and you store the presets there. You can also store them on an SSD disk, so you can easily take them over to your iPhone and bring them with you to different iPads if you have multiple iPads, and so on. Now let's move over to the animation pack here, and let's go over to YouTube watch animation so I can show you how you customize this. Now let's start with let's start with this previous video animation, 24 FPS and 30 FPS. It doesn't really matter which one you choose. It's just that if you have some problems with the frame rates on the different presets in those 2 presets here, you can switch over to 24 or 30. The rest works with any type of frame rates. Now let's go over and choose the 24 here. Now if you go over to this, you see that this is the animation here. You can also see that the video file within is following the animation as well. You have a green screen here, which is behind, so you can use that to key out when you're gonna use it on your videos. But there is another way to use this on your videos as well, which will kind of give you the best result. But we're gonna go on and we're gonna change this, because the only part you want to change is basically the part here, which is the video file, or not that one, but this one. this is the part that you want to change. The rest you want to leave as it is. You can also change the text if you want to do that. But now let's go on and change the video, which is inside this animation here. So let's move up and find another. You can also choose photos if you want to do that, or videos. It's all up to you what you want to choose. So here we have another intro, which is coming soon as well. And let's replace this intro, which is here, with this one. So the way that you do this is you can do it in two ways. You can take this and you can drag above, and you can let go and choose replace clip. However, that might bring some issues with the placement. As you can see here, it's outside of the frame here, and it's not following the animation. So the preferred way of doing this is to simply place your clip here, take the in point and out point where you want it to be, let's say somewhere in here. And you're going to take this, place above, select the clip underneath and make a cut, delete the front and back part here, like that. Now you're going to select the animated clip here, and you're going to copy the keyframes and everything and paste it on the clip on the bottom. So if we now take the new clip and place on the bottom here, go over to transitions and add a cross dissolve at the end here, you will see that it's following the movement perfectly. So that is one way of animating this template right here. If you have issues when you are placing the clip over the next one, and choose keep a timeline duration. So once we have the animation complete with our desired clip, you can either render this out as a 4K file or whatever you want to render it as, with the green background here as well, and you can key that out if you want to do that, or you can make sure that you unlock these, and you can also simply just delete this green one if you don't want it. And now you have 4 files. So here is the trick to place this on your project or your timeline of a different project. So let's say we're gonna place it on intro. Let's see here. Let's place it on camera shake. So what we're gonna do is to go into the clip here, and we're simply gonna tap hold on this. Then we're gonna tap on the project here, and we're gonna go up to camera shake, tap on camera shake, and we can now place this wherever we want to place it. Now moving back to the project again, the animation here, we're gonna do the same with this. Over to camera shake and place it above. Now we're gonna do that with the remaining clips as well. See that we lack some space here, so we have to drag these over to a location where there are more space, somewhere around here. We're simply gonna place those over like that, and now we have room for the last one. Take this and over to camera shake and place it above. So if we now scrub through, you see that you have the animation here as well. You can do a playback, just make sure to mute everything here. So we can lower this by changing the preferences to fastest, and let's do another playback. So there we have the final animation applied to a different project. So that is the easy way of doing it if you want to customize it within the project file here, and then just import it to a different project without doing the render. So if we do the render and we have the green screen or the green background, if you use green chroma key then, and you have some green within your video file here, you will also key out that. So this is by far the best method to get it over to your main project that you are working on. Now moving over to another template here, this is the reveal transition, and the way that this works, if we put it on a little bit up here. Let's see, on track number 2 and 3. And if we go over to let's say videos here, and we choose something like, see if we can find a video file here, and let's just go with the intro one more time. And we're gonna place it like this, and you see the intro is coming in here, and then this comes out, and the intro is still playing in the background. But once this comes in, we want to play this video. So that means we're gonna play that video, and you can also see that it continues to play, and we can simply just drag it out. So the intro is coming here first, and then we have this reveal coming out, and you see that we have the intro playing in the background as well, and then it transitions into the next clip, and it continues to play like that. So the way that this works is that you have your current clip on the bottom here, which you are currently playing, and you place the next clip you want to transition into above this animated box here. And let's see if we find a new type of clip here. Let's just go with something like, it has to be a little bit longer here. So let's go with maybe just a simple screen record here. So what I'm going to do is to place this above. Again, go to the endpoint here and make a cut. Select the clip which is in the middle now, and copy keyframes and paste those on the clip on the top. Now I can delete this here and place it like that. So now this intro is coming, this is revealing what's coming next as a transition, and then it reveals that shot. However, you might have to go into cropping on some clips depending on how large they are, and simply just take the crop down a tiny bit, just like that. So if we now play back, you'll see it comes out, reveals what's coming next, and then it transitions into that, and it continues to play. So there you have the other type of animation which is in this pack as well. And the same method goes with the rest of the types of animations here as well. Here you have the end screen, so it's basically video here and video here, or photo here and here, and you can just render this out and apply it at the end of your YouTube videos if you want to do that. You can also customize the text here and make it more personal to you. This comes in a variety of different colors, as you also saw in the intro. Now moving over to the YouTube stinger animation. The YouTube stinger animation is basically something that you render out in some way. Let's go for another one here. Let's go with the circle. We're gonna go into that, and here you have the YouTube stinger animation, and this is basically what you render out, and you key out the green with the chroma key. The reason why you have this as a project file is so you can change the colors of the black, white, and red. And we also have different types of stingers. We have this one here, which is kind of revealing the next. You have a YouTube logo, and you also have the custom text, which you can customize here at the end, and then it reveals the next video. So here you can customize the text, you can customize and replace the logo here as well with anything of your own, and you can change the black color, the red color. Now moving over to the ink reveals, and the ink reveals are basically video files like this right here, and you key out that with your green, and you can have your photo there, you can have your video there, you can have whatever you want to put in those green splatters here, or the ink reveals. You can put in whatever you want to put in. Moving over to the ink transitions, those are also a green screen, and you can see that it has some drawing here, and then it reveals the next video. This is also something that you key out with the green chroma key. Now moving over to the subscribe animation. You have the subscribe animation pack here. This is number 1, and let's take a look at this first. Now let's check out Insta, and this is the Instagram coming in, as you can see. And the only thing you do is to change the text here. Let's say I want this to be and my name here at the end here. Let's say subscribe RobHK1G. That is my Instagram. Now I've customized that and the animation works perfectly. So this is basically the only thing that you have to change. Now you can also add some green background underneath this if you just drag him up and then simply put a green background underneath there, or you can render it and use it as an overlay and change the blend mode, or you can do as we did previously and just tap hold and go over to your next project and place it there. Now let's move over to the second animation pack of subscribe buttons. This is the pack that will be in the extreme bundle as well, and let's go with Facebook for this one. So here you have the Facebook logo coming up and you have the text coming in as well behind the logo. And what you do here is also go into the text here and you change the text that you want to have. So let's say something like that, and you now have the text. And if you feel like the text is a little bit misplaced, you can go into the text edit again. You can go down to center X and you can change the position a little bit to the left. A little bit too much, so we're gonna go a little bit more to the right here like that, and let's take a look. Perfect. So here you have the logo coming and the text coming out there at the end here. So there you have the brand new social media bundle for your YouTube videos with the subscribe buttons and with the animation stingers and so on, which was highly requested. And there is coming a tutorial on the stingers soon as well, because that is what you guys, or some of you have requested for I don't know, a couple of months, and I think it's time to make a tutorial on that as well. Or you can go and get the social media pack and you'll see how everything is keyframed, and you can just practice yourself, which is probably the best thing to do when you are trying to make new stuff for yourself. So with that said, that's the end of this video, and as always, subscribe if you're new to this channel, and keep on creating. Okay, we're just gonna end it there. I'll see you in the next video.